Welcome back to my channel, the best place for women business owners and leaders thinking about buying or selling a home in Austin, Texas. Today we're going to dive deep into one of Austin's most historic and iconic neighborhoods, Old West Austin. Over 100 people are moving to Austin a day, and we're doing a video series spotlighting the hottest Austin neighborhoods so you can figure out which one is right for you. Let's look at Old West Austin on the map. Here's a map of Austin as a whole. This is the downtown area, and here's UT and West Campus. So just to the west of that is Old West Austin. Let's zoom in a little bit. So you can see it's bordered on the west by Mopac. On the north, it's bordered by 38th Street, on the south Enfield, and then Lamar borders it on the east. You can see that inside of this space, it's mostly residential streets with very little commercial activity in Old West Austin, except for on the outskirts. This is a really great neighborhood to live in Austin. It's really close to all the restaurants, businesses, and shops downtown, but it's also got a lot of outdoor space and parks within the neighborhood itself. The general style of homes in this neighborhood is mid-century homes, usually going to be on larger lots. The homes are larger, just in general a little bit more stately and higher quality homes. Just like most of the neighborhoods in Austin, these homes have been built decades ago, and a lot of them have already gone through their renovation process, but some are still in those stages of having everything original or need some upkeep or in the process of renovations and upgrades. This is the most expensive neighborhood that we're spotlighting over the next few weeks, and a lot of that is because most of these homes have been updated already. There's a big range in home sale prices in Old West Austin over the last 90 days. The lowest home sold was $600,000 and the highest was $2.4 million. Average sold price was $1.24 million. And the price per square foot was $475 per square foot. These homes were on the market for a little bit longer than the homes that we saw in Cherrywood and in Allendale, but not as long as North Loop. Average days on market in this neighborhood was 35 days, which meant it took about 5 weeks for the home to be put up for sale to when a buyer and seller come to an agreement for the sale to be executed. So while this neighborhood is the highest for home sales in the past 90 days at $1.24 million, the price per square foot is actually lower than it is in Zilker. Zilker's price per square foot is higher, but their average home sale is lower for the average sales for the past 90 days. It's because homes in Zilker are a little bit smaller than the homes in Old West Austin. There are a lot of young professionals in this neighborhood. The average age is about 36, which is right on par with Austin's average. 50% of residents have bachelor's degrees and 31% have a master's or higher. 50% of the population is single, as in never married. Also, this neighborhood of Austin is even more densely populated than Cherrywood or North Loop. It's about 60% more dense than the rest of the Austin population. So this is another great neighborhood to consider if you're moving to Austin alone, or if you're single in Austin and you want to meet new people. So let's start on the north side of Old West Austin with one of my favorite restaurants, Kirby Lane. If you like pancakes and you haven't been to Kirby Lane yet, drop what you're doing and go right now. This is their flagship location. It's actually on Kirby Lane. It's a great place to hang out, have a cocktail, have a cup of coffee, and get some decent food. Go a little bit further east, just outside of Old West Austin. Now we're on Guadalupe, a little bit closer to the UT West Campus area. We've got another awesome Austin spot, Amy's Ice Creams. This is one of the first places I went to when I first visited Austin, and I fell in love. There's nothing that they have here that I wouldn't just devour. This is a great Austin spot, and Guadalupe is really just a great neighborhood to check out local Austin businesses. A couple blocks down from Amy's Ice Cream is another one of my favorite places, Hotfields. Traditional French cuisine. They've got steak frite, moule frite, quiche and salad. They've got a really extensive beer menu and delicious wine. It's a really cool kind of homey vibe in there. It's very low key, it's pretty quiet. So let's go to the south side of Northwest Austin. This is actually gonna be in Clarksville, but it's just a couple blocks south of the neighborhood that we're looking at. This restaurant is Jeffrey's. Jeffrey's is just like a really gorgeous upscale steakhouse. It's really delicious meats and caviar and just ingredients that are very well taken care of. And the setting is it's gorgeous and it's perfect for this neighborhood. These are some of my favorite restaurants in quote-unquote Old West Austin. None of them are actually in it except for Kirby Lane, but they are right outside and great options if you live in the neighborhood. We mentioned that this neighborhood has a lot of outdoor and park space. One of the biggest parks in the neighborhood is Peace Park, and it's down at the southeast region of the neighborhood. But within Peace Park is Shoal Creek Trail, which actually starts way up on the north side of the neighborhood off 38th Street, winds all the way down through Old West Austin, through downtown, and ends up connecting with the hike and bike trail on Lady Bird Lake. This neighborhood has great elementary schools. Bryker Woods is an 8 out of 10 and Cassis is rated a 9 out of 10 from greatschools.org. The middle school is O. Henry and the high school is Austin. Both are rated 6 out of 10. I hope you found this video valuable and you have a better idea of what life is like in Old West Austin. Next week, we're gonna check out the last neighborhood in our series. It's gonna be on Zilker, so be sure to check that one out. While you're waiting for that video, make sure you watch these other two right here. If you're starting your journey, they're gonna help you figure out if moving is even right for you right now, and then how to save time and money while you're searching for your dream home. I post a lot of videos about what it's like to buy and sell a home in Austin, to live here, so if that's right up your alley, give this video a like, hit the subscribe button and ding that bell so you're notified every time we put out a new video. As always, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day and loving your life. I'll see you in the next video.